Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. I've been reflecting on the story of Zacchaeus, and it completely flipped my understanding of what it means to be a follower of Christ. We often treat this as just an old Sunday school story, but it actually holds the exact key we need to face our modern day struggles. Luke chapter 19 tells us that Zacchaeus ran ahead and climbed a sycamore tree to see Jesus. Since he was short and the crowd was in the way, when Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and said to him, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. But the crowd saw this and began to mutter, "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner." We have now become judges, aren't we? We usually view this as a cute Sunday school story, but let's look at it through a different lens today. Look at the crowd standing at the bottom of that tree. The crowd represented the religious people of the day. And what were they doing? They were blocking the view. They were whispering. When Jesus noticed Zacchaeus, the crowd grumbled in disgust because they wanted to keep the outsider out. How often do we do this in real life today? As Christ followers today, we have to ask ourselves a tough question. Are we acting like Jesus, or are we acting like the crowd? Think about the people stuck in trees in our world today. The lonely, the outcasts, the people will look or act differently. Maybe they are hiding behind success, or maybe behind brokenness. They are desperately searching for hope, but they feel invisible. Who is the Zacchaeus in your world right now? Maybe it's a difficult co-worker whom everyone avoids at lunchtime. Maybe it's the neighbor who keeps their blinds drawn and never speaks. Or maybe it's a one person on your social media feed posting toxic rants because they are secretly hurting. Have you noticed that Jesus didn't wait for Zacchaeus to come to the synagogue? Jesus met him right where he was, out in the streets. It is such a powerful imagery, seeing Jesus look up past the angry crowd and show radical grace. To shine Christ's light means we have to stop gatekeeping the gospel. Our jobs, our schools, our social media feeds, these are our streets to take the gospel out. We are called to notice the people everywhere and where everyone else ignores. When we extend love to the unlovely, we reflect the character and the true heart of God. My elder sister reminds me that when we talk, and it's one of her favorite saying, love the lovely and the unlovely. This is what Jesus wants us to do. That is such a great reminder, and we all need those reminders. True transformation happens when grace enters the room. Zacchaeus didn't change because the crowd judged him. He changed because Jesus loved him, and Jesus loves you. If we want to see our world change, we need to change our posture. Stop whispering about people's past and start inviting them in. Be the reason someone catches a glimpse of Jesus. Let's stop being the crowd that blocks the view. Let's be the light that shows the way. Wow, that is powerful. It is so easy to blend into the crowd, but Jesus calls us to stand out and reach out. Often we do a lot more inreach rather than outreach. It's something for us to reflect on. That's a message for another time. How can you show radical grace to someone today? Who is the one person in your life who needs a little extra grace or a simple check-in this weekend or throughout the week? Let's encourage each other in the comments below and share this video if it inspires you. We never know who may need a boost today. What I loved about the story of Zacchaeus, that he didn't overthink things. Most of us, including me, are professional overthinkers. We ask us a question, then we get an answer, and then immediately we ask 3 more. If Zacchaeus had done that, he would have stayed up in that sycamore tree arguing with Jesus. But Lord, what about this? And but Lord, what about that? All the buts. He would have missed the entire blessing of the visit of Jesus to his home. Honestly, many of us have been chilling in our own sycamore trees for years, trying to figure everything out before we take the first step of faith. Once again, know that faith is a movement. How about we come down from that tree and stop overcomplicating our faith and do what Jesus asked us to do, to share the gospel, love people, and live with real compassion and authenticity. You know, if this message has been a blessing to you and an encouragement, I pray you would share it and continue to listening to these devotions, and I pray you would take time to comment and encourage me as well. And I need encouragement, you need encouragement, we all need encouragement. And know that you are loved dearly. Jesus loves you. Let's come down from that tree and looking unto Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Thank you all once again. Have a great day or evening or night wherever you are. Until next time, bye for now.